Hey Ewans, welcome back to my channel. It's Winnie BLB, Mouth of the South. No intro, no outro. It's just this ho. Were you guys saying it with me? Oh, that makes me so happy. Hopefully you're having a great Thursday. And everything is going well. We're almost to the weekend, of course. I have a mother effing collab with Yota and Autumn. That's right. We are doing the 5 first LV bags that we ever owned or that we ever purchased. And I am not going to prolong the agony with any kind of chit chat today. I'm just going to dive right in. Isn't that what we always want? Someone to just dive right into us. I don't know where it comes from, guys. I have some horrible childhood something going on. What does my daughters call that? I can't remember. Some kind of sexual whatever. I'm always sexually innuendoing. But hey, oh well. Therapy. Yep. I need the therapy. So when I first started buying LV, I want to tell you that Autumn and I and Yota, we thought, maybe by going through how we bought and what we bought our first 5 Louis Vuitton luxury designer bags that, if you're somebody that's just starting out with a collection and you, just want to dip your toe into it, this is maybe going to be helpful for you. So I hope so. Let's just get into it, girl. Way back when, and I want to say this was either 99 or 2000-ish. I was a big, I hope I'm telling you right, but E-Luxury, I think that was starting out, may have been a little bit later than that, but I was very into looking at the Louis Vuitton site at that time. I guess it was a third-party site that then, got the bags from the boutique. I don't really know how it worked, but now, of course, we have the website that is actually the online boutique. But back then, that's how you had to do. And I want to say my first bag was either 99 or 2000. I hope I'm telling you right. Everything's just a blur at this point, guys. I'm glad to get up in the morning and actually know my own name, but my first LV bag was the Montsouris Louis Vuitton backpack. And I will show you a picture because she sold it. Yeah, when those things started skyrocketing in price a couple years ago, I took advantage of it and I let mine go for, I want to say I made $600 or $700, but now, mind you, I bought it way back when. It was from the 90s. I purchased it online, and I want to say I was buying it from a my poupée, however you say that, .com site, and that was, for those of you guys don't remember when you first got online, that was way back when. A guaranteed authentic sellers list. They would put, just tons and tons. There's probably 200 where you could click on people who were selling their own Louis Vuitton bags or designer luxury bags, mostly Louis Vuitton. But you could go on there and see what they had listed on eBay, pretty much just eBay. And that's how I bought a lot of my bags, I want to say, except for one. I found someone online who sold me this bag through eBay. And yes, this is the bag that I bought, the Montsouris backpack, because I was a big fool about backpacks. And of course I wanted a Louis Vuitton bag so bad. And that was my actual first one. And I carried the dog stuff out of it. I carried it so much and everywhere and all the time. I just was... You couldn't catch me anywhere without that bag. I mean, I just carried it solid. And she was still in great shape when I sold. This wasn't an actual picture of my bag. I sold her on Tradesy. So yeah, this isn't the actual bag. I have a picture somewhere. They used to send you from Tradesy a little listing of, and it had the pictures of the bag. But anyway, I won't get into that. But anyway, I sold her. And I purchased her for $400 back in the day. And that was like the equivalent of, I don't know, $1,500. That was a lot. That's a lot of money to me now. So back then it was a fortune. I saved my money just a little bit at a time, which doesn't sound like me, but I did. And I was able to purchase that backpack. And I didn't really want another Louis Vuitton bag for a couple of years. I was cool with just carrying that one, having that one, owning that one. I still bought, Coach bags. Kate Spade was a big thing for me back then. Dooney and Burke. Oh man, I went into a real obsession with Dooney and Burke bags. But anyway, so I was fine just buying, to me that was kind of luxury bags anyway, because I had that one bag and I was cool with that. And if I ever wanted to flex, I just, put her on. I carried her to like amusement parks, girl, trips. She saw the world, this bag. She saw everything. The next bag that I bought, I also have sold, and y'all know I got a little taken on this deal. I sold it for like $350, either $300 or $350. It was cash money, and it's been a couple summers ago, a little over 2 years ago. I sold this bag. I had the Alma, or the Alma, however you want to say it, Alma or Alma, Louis Vuitton bag in the multi. The Murakami multicolored bag, and I loved her too, and I carried the heck out of her too, man. And so those were my two first Louis Vuitton bags, yay! Years and years and years ago, early 2000s at some point. I want to say it was like 2003 or 4, but I bought her, and I carried it a lot, but it got heavy. It was a heavy bag to carry. So I really carried her like more if I was kind of fixed up a little bit, had a little makeup back when I used to wear makeup and, wear a cute little blouse and stuff. I carried her in a little, maxi dresses. Remember maxi dresses? Yeah. So, girl, I just thought she was the bee's knees and carried her. And remember my friend put her down on the floor at a marina, and she got really bad water stained, and I thought I was going to die. And I bought her, I want to say that I purchased her for $250 to $350. And she did have some wear, and she had a few, because remember that bag is all vachetta on the bottom. No feet, no nothing, just pure. Yeah, so she did have a couple scratches and watermarks when I bought her. She was not in new condition by any means. Inside, she looked great. Of course, the Murakami was great on it. It was just the vachetta that had a little. But remember, that thing had studs all over it, and it was just heavy to me. Especially, of course, when I packed all my stuff in it, it was heavy as could be. So I was like, I don't know about her. So that's why I eventually ended up selling her a couple years ago, just to bring in more bags, of course. But I just didn't use her, and it had been years since I actually carried her, so she had to go. I don't feel bad about selling her. I just feel bad and regret that I sold her for so little. I had the bag listed at like $600, and everybody kept, oh, send me more pics, send me more, and I would send them more, and they go, yeah, I don't know, she's really not worth that. And so I finally, it was Facebook Marketplace where I sold it, and this lady met me out, and she didn't have any. She said, this will be my first Louis Vuitton bag. And I was like, oh, wow, this is great, awesome. It was down to that, and I had a Speedy 25 that she was looking at, and she took of course, for $300, you would too, right? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But anyway, she's happy with the bag. She carries the bag, I'm sure. And listen, I love that. That's all I ever want for these bags, to find a great home and get some good use, right? Maybe she sold it. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so that was my second Louis Vuitton bag. My third Louis Vuitton bag, and this is not the original dust bag that this bag came in, because this is from the 90s, I believe, I want to say. I never know. I can't remember. I just can't remember. But I do remember this came in like a bag like this, but it was that felt, with just the LV printed on it in brown, the brown felt. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's kind of scratchy, not scratchy, but yeah, that's the only way I can describe it. I've got one somewhere. I've got the one that it came in, actually, that it came from, but I upgraded. I found a deal for some dust bags on eBay several years ago and switched it out to this cylindrical little drawstring, which I love. But yeah, this is not the original dust bag, but it is the Papillon 20. Is this the 26? I guess that's what they call this. Girl, I don't even know. But I bought this when my oldest daughter was, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, whatever. And I thought it would be cute that we'd have daughter and mommy bags. This was before my other daughter came along. So, you know, it came with the little cute, and I think for Easter or something we carried, you know, who knows. But, you know, it was kind of one of those things like, girl, you're not going to carry that. No, you'll damage it. You'll do something to it. Hell no, you're not going to. But I ended up coming home one day and finding I had a cat forever, and finding he had gnawed away on the little baby strap. My daughter tells me she did that, but I don't know. I actually caught my cat gnawing on it, so I think it was more him, not her. But anyway, that's my third Louis Vuitton purchase that I ever made. And I still have it, so, you know, girl, yes. My fourth Louis Vuitton purchase, I'm going to give you an honorable mention. This actually wasn't the fourth, but this is the fourth time I thought she bought a Louis Vuitton bag. It's this bag. Remember, I bought this from eBay, kind of half thinking, yeah, she's the real deal. And she ended up not being. For the price that I paid for her, I should have known. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm an idiot. But that was my fourth Louis Vuitton, so I thought, bag. I regret not just biting the bullet and buying the one from the boutique. But my actual real fourth authentic Louis Vuitton purchase was the Cabot piano from the from the actual boutique. I wish there was an outlet, girl. From the actual boutique at Caesar's Palace. Remember, my husband hit something on a slot machine. He's like, let's go get you a bag. So we did. I joked that I wrestled it from the arms of a prostitute. Actually, right before we bought this bag at Caesar's, he got propositioned by a prostitute. So I joke every time that bag brings back those memories. And I probably won't ever get rid of her. But look how, girl, she's... And I'm telling you right now, I bought her brand new, but I carried her, I'll never forget, she was $785. And this was 2005. I carried around the receipt because I was forevermore, this bugged me, I was forevermore carrying my Louis Vuitton bags, the three that I had, and people were saying, is she real? Is that real? Is that... So, girl, I got bold and I put the damn receipt in there because I was like, oh, you think she ain't here? But I really only pulled it out one time. My best friend asked about it, and I was like, girl, that's why I carry this receipt. I bet the receipt is still in here, girl. Let's see. I really did. I full well carried the day. Okay, she's not in here. Oh, I'm so sad. No, I thought maybe she would be, but... oh, well. Anyway, this was my fourth Louis Vuitton bag purchase. And this was the only bag that so far, up until then, I had bought from an actual Louis Vuitton boutique. My fifth and final purchase, well, not final, but my fifth Louis Vuitton purchase back in the day was, and I went a long time without buying anything Louis Vuitton between this one and this one, my Cabot piano and this one. But this one I bought, she was a recommended seller. And this one is the original dust bag. I think this was 2008 or not. Well, it had to be like 2009 or 10. I think these were made in 2000. Anyway, I bought this. This was brand new from a lady who had it listed, and I want to say she lived in Austria. It came from out of the country, and I can't 100% remember what country she was in, but she bought this at the actual Mocha, I guess. Yeah, the special edition. Yeah, at the Mocha, when they sold these, I guess for 6 months at the Mocha. It was a special edition, I guess. I don't really know, guys. But it's the Louis Vuitton Hands Neverfull. I did carry this quite a bit. I'm just not really into Neverfulls anymore. I don't know why. I just don't. I buy them all the time. I think they're gorgeous, and I just don't wear them. So I have toyed with the idea that, yes, I should probably sell her, but then my daughter's always in my ear like, please don't sell her, Mom. I love her. Someday she'll be mine. So I'm not really ready for her to carry it yet, because both my daughters are rough on a bag. They throw them bags and get... The other day, my littlest one spilled her whole drink down the leather handles of her bag. Yeah. So... I am not prepared for them to carry hardly any of my bags unless I can Hawkeye and watch them. So that was my fifth and final, not final, but that was my fifth, as far as the video goes, my fifth Louis Vuitton bag that I ever bought. So yeah, I'll never forget this. I drained my whole bank account. Remember that story? I drained my whole bank account for this, and I mean, I guess it's good that I didn't put it on a credit card or anything, but ooh, that husband was pissed. Let me tell you, he was mad about that, honey. So anyway, thank you for joining me today. I hope that you have a great rest of the day, and we'll be back here on Saturday, luxury roast time. And also, go over now and watch Autumn and Yota show you their first 5 Louis Vuitton bag purchases ever. It's a pretty fun video today, guys. I enjoyed doing it, and hopefully if you're getting ready to purchase a Louis Vuitton bag, you'll buy it from me. Just kidding. This will help you, but yeah, I bought Pre-Loved. Well, you can see out of 5 bags, 4 of them were Pre-Loved, and I still love to buy Pre-Loved. Depending on what it is, but most of the time, yeah, I will buy Pre-Loved. So have a great one, and listen, if y'all... Hold on.
If y'all see my wife, don't tell her nothing.
And listen, if y'all see my husband though, woo, honey, don't tell him nothing. Bye.
Y'all, it's like this. If y'all see my husband, don't tell him nothing. Bye.